but they're also having to weigh the evidence. And we're following some altercations outside of the Kent County Courthouse. This is breaking news as we're seeing a pretty heated exchange between what appears to be Christopher Schurr demonstrators. And we're just trying to gather what's going on here.
Yeah, definitely seeing some heated words there, back and forth, some fingers in faces.
Yep. Yeah, and we're getting word that also some of those supporters are Patrick Lyoya supporters. So obviously both sides getting into it with each other. Actually, I don't know if it almost looks like a woman is trying to like separate them, or hopefully we can get a report from a reporter out there right now. But yeah, you can kind of see people kind of getting in between those two people that were originally arguing.
And it makes you wonder, are there plans from the city to make sure there, is some type of safeguard outside the courthouse? It's not surprising that this is a provocative, topic that we've been discussing here for 3 years now. It's not hard to understand that emotions can get high, that we might see something like this. I just wonder what's in place to make sure things don't get out of hand out there.
And I think this really shows just how passionate both sides are about each person in this case. Obviously these are people that lived in our community.
Yeah.
So we don't know what connection these people have. They might be complete strangers to both Patrick and to Christopher Schurr, but there could be someone who has lived in the community with them or has, some ties. So I think it looks like maybe they're dispersing just a little bit, but obviously tensions very high right now.
Yeah. Again, if you're just joining our stream, this is live outside of the Kent County Courthouse in downtown Grand Rapids, where you're seeing what appears to be a heated altercation between supporters on both sides, supporters for Christopher Schurr and supporters for Patrick Lyoya and their family. And of course, you could see, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That is a very tense and heated exchange. And like you said, this case that we've been covering, it has brought up a lot of, harsh emotions for many people on both sides, and so it's no surprise that we would see a heated exchange like this. But as far as I know, and as far as I could tell, and you're looking also at, looks like Kent County deputies watching the protests below. But it is very interesting to see, and it's not surprising, but this is the first time we have really seen kind of a heated exchange in the last week. That
we've seen. Obviously there probably has been some because we have not been outside the courthouse, but definitely on camera.
Yeah.
And it's important to know for people who are curious, the Kent County Sheriff's Office has been at the courthouse this whole entire process for the trials. So they're not just popping up because of this situation.
Yeah,
they probably have been there for a while.
Yeah, I wonder what it is that what would take for them to intervene in something like that. It seems they maybe just sort of wanted to see if it could de-escalate on its own, and it seems that it maybe did.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what we saw on camera. Our photographer, Jeremy, was also out there. So we have a lot of crews out there right now and also inside the courthouse. So hopefully maybe we can get some more details as to what happened with that situation.
Yeah, things we're playing out for us live, just like they are for you. So just like you're waiting, we're waiting as well. We don't know when that verdict will come in. We do believe that jurors picked things back up this morning at 8:30. We know that's about what time court was getting underway every day as this trial has been happening. So, we know that jurors started that deliberation process again around 12:45 yesterday afternoon until about 5. That's when the courthouse closed. So we believe that they are back at it now, and it's just a waiting game now.
And something interesting about deliberations that Tanya said to us yesterday is you really can't tell what the jury is thinking based off anything. So actually, our reporter Erin Sullivan is out in the field right now. She's joining us. Erin, what can you tell us about that altercation?
Good morning to you all. I know the first day we've seen some tension out here between supporters, and it kind of died down during the week. But today, that's quite the different story. You can even see behind me, protesters are now mixed in with each other. Typically, we usually see Schurr supporters standing over here, as you can see, kind of towards the entrance of the courthouse. Typically, Lyoya supporters were staying towards the intersection of Lyon and Ottawa, but today that's quite the different story. And this is actually the first time we're seeing them get physical with each other. We've seen people putting signs in each other's face, screaming in each other's faces, accusing people of assaulting each other. We've even seen some pushing. So this is definitely getting intense out here, just with some of the supporters that have been remaining here after Schurr walks in. Typically, we've seen a lot of off-duty Grand Rapids police officers walking over as Schurr does come into the courthouse, giving him a round of applause, and Lyoya supporters standing near them, protesting, doing their chants. But today, as you can see, everyone is mixing in. Some people are filming. Some people are just standing here with their signs that say justice for Patrick Lyoya. Others have their Blue Lives Matter flags, as you can see, the American flag with the blue stripe. So definitely a lot of screaming going on. I will say the sheriff's office is here, standing, watching, making sure everyone is safe right now. They've been out here all morning, making sure protesters are staying off of the grass and making sure people who are on their way to work today at this courthouse can get in safely. But like I said, this is the very first time that we're seeing people get physical. So we're hoping that does not happen again, but tensions are pretty high here. A lot of screaming, a lot of filming, and a lot very just stressed out and upset with what happened in this situation today. I don't know what you guys are looking at right now, but what I'm seeing is, again, a lot of filming, a lot of screaming. I don't know if you can hear it from where we're standing. We're trying to keep a safe distance away from all of that right now, excuse me. But yeah, this is a live look right now at the Kent County Courthouse in downtown Grand Rapids.
Erin, thanks for that. I'm glad to hear her say they're staying a safe distance away.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, we want to continue to follow this and bring everyone all the details. We definitely want our crews to stay safe.
While we watch this, let's give people a little light on how the verdict could come down. So our process, we will get that notification, 30 minutes to an hour ahead of time before the jury is to deliver that to us. And at that time, it's basically just a waiting game until they come out and deliver that verdict, which we can carry live, right?
Yes, we can. So we'll be live when that verdict is read, and obviously we will continue to follow any updates. We are hoping to hear from the prosecution and defense once that verdict is over. Some things that people should know is that there were certain court guidelines that we had to follow during the trial, but once the verdict is read, those rules basically drop and we can approach the prosecution and defense quicker than what we would be before. So we're hoping that with that process, we'll be able to talk with both sides, maybe even hopefully Patrick Lyoya's family or Christopher Schurr's family, just to kind of get a sense of how people are feeling after that verdict is read.
And that would be the only part of the trial we saw live. The closing arguments, were those also
Those were live.
streamed live for the viewers as well. So just important to point that out, that the judge did allow for certain parts of this case for you to see right along with everyone else, those closing statements. And Lauren, as you said, the verdict, we'll find out right along with everyone else and stream that for you live.
And that's just